Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here again. In today's video, we are going to be having a look at potentially the best DS game that money can buy. Now, I haven't got a lot of hopes because this thing doesn't look fantastic and it's rattling quite a lot, but not too long ago I did a video on the best Game Boy game that money could buy, which was a game from AliExpress which I paid not a lot for, and it had so many Game Boy games on it, all the Pokemon, Zeldas, literally Mario's, everything you could want, Mega Man, Donkey Kong, everything. And it was literally about £10. So if we can beat that, then I'll be very surprised. But anyway, this thing cost £16. There was quite a lot of different ones. I've got the one with the most amount of games on it, 520 games. Obviously, we're not going to have a look at all 520, even if there are 520, which I highly doubt it. And so I'm not really sure what to expect. From the front, not a lot, because Disney, Friends, is that Tinkerbell, Tangled, SpongeBob, Imagine, which is like the most common game that you see in charity shops because obviously it was the best game, and then a bunch of Hello Kitty games. But on the back we have this ridiculous list, which honestly I can hardly read. Now, as I said, I paid £16 for this. I bought it on AliExpress. Oh, it comes in a little case. That's quite nice. So although it comes in the box, it comes in a separate box protector as well, which is very interesting. And it does actually say on the side 3DS. Now, that is really what's going to be the most interesting thing, to find out if we have any 3D on here. So I've got a 2DS and a DS Lite. If it does have 3DS games on it, then I'll get a 3DS out and we'll see what the crack is. But for now, I think what we'll do actually... Oh! Look at that. That's very interesting. It's got a micro SD card in it, with 8GB micro SD card in it. So that's really, really weird. Okay, I was not expecting that at all. So maybe there's just a bunch of ROMs on here. We'll have to wait and see if I can actually get this thing back in. Put that in. The quality of it does not feel fantastic, I'm not going to lie, but hopefully it will do the job. And let's go ahead and turn this on. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of excited. I'm slightly nervous. It has actually registered that there's a game in there. It's saying that there's a SpongeBob game. You can see there on the top it says SpongeBob's Atlantis Square Panties. So let's go ahead and open that up and actually see what we get. I'm hoping to see some sort of a menu screen as opposed to just loading this one game. Oh, here we go. Wow, okay, wow. So very interesting start. We've got this little menu screen. It says that there's Moonshell. I'm not sure what that is. Can we open that up? I press start, select. Famicom. Super Famicom. What on earth is this? Okay, Nintendo DS. So, this is really, really weird. So here's a load of games, and I imagine these are the 500 games. And as you can see, it definitely looks like there is 500 games, but the interesting thing will be to see if we can find a 3D game. I'm not even going to scroll down here to see if there is actually 500 games. It looks like it. There's loads of different names, file types, thumbnails. They all look kind of like shovelware kind of puzzle games, but there certainly looks like there's 500 games, that's for sure. Interesting though that there's seems like emulators. I'm definitely going to have to try and put a Game Boy game on there and see if we can get that working. But there we go, guys. Hopefully, if you want, you can slow down the this last segment here and you can read back if there is actually 500, 20 games. Very, very weird. Okay, so we're back to the start again. Let's try... Oh, I saw a Mario face. Mario and Sonic, Mario vs. Donkey, Mario Party, Mario 64. Okay, so that is New Super Mario Bros. Okay, that's a 3DS game. No, it's not. That's a 2DS game. No, that's just a regular DS Lite game. Oh my god, but it works though. £16. What the heck? Okay, so let's just see if we can actually get a save going. That would be probably the most interesting thing to see. I'm not sure how to save and quit out of this game. I always remember having that problem. If I go quit, you can't save here. Do you want to quit? Yes. Mario game. Oh, look, no, so it hasn't actually saved anything. Alright, so I've just saved this game, and what I'm going to do is hit return. So you can see if I click on adventure that I should have a save file. There we go, file A, 0 stars. Now if I'm going to hit the home button and click OK, and then what we will do is go back and see if it's saved. Now obviously that would be fantastic. You can see there that it's definitely not going to have 3DS games because it's registering it as a regular DS game. So that we can write off. That's definitely not going to happen. And we will go into our... Let's just see what's on the menu here and see if there is actually... Wow, you can apparently play a lot of different things, but there just doesn't seem to be any... It's got the date and time right, which is quite cool. Can't find a GBA card in slot 2. Do you want to boot to GBA mode? Interesting. Okay, let's see. Has the save worked? Gotta just find... There you go, 64. Fingers crossed, everyone, for the moment of truth. This is the most important thing that's happened all year on the Retro Future. Adventure. Oh my god, it has actually saved. £16 for 500 legit DS games. Okay. Right, the next thing to do is put some Game Boy games on there and see what we get. Now, what I'm going to do actually before I try that is I have obviously my Odroid Go, which is a portable emulator for old vintage handheld games. What I'm going to do is chuck that SD card into here and just see if this is just the ROMs and actually this has some software on it. Here's my Odroid Go. Let's see if we run into any problems using a 32GB Samsung card over the cheap little one that it comes with. There we go, we'll pop that in. Moment of truth. In fact, we'll try it on the DS Lite here because I did a Let's refurb on that not too long ago. So we'll give this a little bit of love. And let's see what we get. Couldn't find DS menu.dat. Okay, that might be the problem with loading games off of that. Okay, what I'll do is I'll put some Game Boy ROMs on this SD card and we'll see what we can do. So I put a couple of ROMs on there. I think I put a Super Nintendo ROM and a Game Boy ROM on there. Let's see if either of those are going to do anything. I kind of doubt it because that would seem suspiciously cool, but we can always try. So it's registering that there's a card in there and it's loading. There's our regular menu. So let's try go to Super Famicom. Game Boy. Okay, nothing is actually working so far. If I go on here, it kind of looks like it's not really going to work. This is just going to be our regular... Oh, okay. Wow, we haven't had this before. Let's try slot 2 card. Oh, there is no favorites. Micro SD card. Oh, what is this? It's a GBA symbol. I don't think this is working, guys. I just don't know how to do it. It just doesn't seem to be working. But then you go in there into here. Then you get all your DS games again. But I'm not sure why it's not working. I'm sure maybe some of you can actually figure that out. For £16, it definitely seems like it's worth a try. Does it have 520 games? Yes. Does it play 3DS games? No. Is it the best thing that money can buy for the DS? Arguably, I definitely cannot get that to work. I'm going to have another try off camera. And if I do get it working, I'll make a follow-up video. If any of you get it working, I'd love to hear what you think below. Join my Facebook page or whatever and put a post in there if you get it working. Potentially this thing is like a little R4 card for £16 with a free 8GB SD card from Kingsington. Seems very interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.